Looking to go green.
Beach Volleyball Tournament. I am Reynard Garbutt, and I'm joined in the broadcast booth by my colleague Karim Juan. A pleasant good morning to you, Karim.
Good morning, Ray, and I'm more than excited to be here today assisting with the coverage of this year's volleyball tournament.
We just saw Team Belize won, lost against Honduras in 3 sets. Brighton Codd and Francis Haas representing Team Belize won, and they went up against Irvin Reyes and Manuel Serrano representing Honduras 2, as Honduras have 2 male teams in the 19th Central American Beach Volleyball Tournament. So we lost our first match. That's Francis Haas and Brighton Codd to Irvin Reyes and Manuel Serrano. As we see both teams warming up on court number 1. And we have for Team Belize representing team number 1, that's Michael Jenkins and Edgar Martinez. That's Team Belize number 2, I should say, correction, as they will be getting ready to do battle against Kevin Flores and Wilfredo Vega representing Honduras team number 1.
Yes, so this is the 19th Central American Beach Volleyball Championship. We have all Central American countries participating except Panama. So we have 6 of the Central American countries. Teams can field 2 male teams. So Nicaragua is fielding 2 teams. Belize also has 2 teams. Guatemala and Honduras also have 2 teams, while Salvador and Costa Rica has only 1 male team representing their country.
And just to give our viewers an idea of the scoring system, as it is different from the 6-side volleyball, scoring system is the best of 3 sets played between players. Maximum of 21 points can be scored by a team to win a match. If it moved to a third or deciding set, the maximum points required to be scored is 15 points. So it's 21 per set. And if it goes to a third set, then it's 15 points. And the difference, you have a difference when it comes to the standard size of the net. And the height for the male is 8 feet compared to 7 feet 4 inches for the female. And the length of the net on both sides, male or female, it is 28 feet. And so we are getting ready for Team Belize going up against Honduras. And you know, Karim, the history of beach volleyball has come a long way, as it started out in 1915. The history of beach volleyball was first played in Hawaii, Waikiki Beach, at the Outrigger Canoe Club in 1915. And so we see where it's at now in 2019. It's a global sport, and it's really huge on the international scene.
Yes, it's over 100 years now that it's in operation. So there are 10 male teams, Ray. So given that there are 10 male teams, the teams are divided into 2 pools, Pool A and Pool B, where the top teams will advance to the final round on Sunday. So today, both Belize teams will be playing 2 games. So the first Belize team, Belize 1, already played their first game. So coming up next is the second Belize team, and then both teams will play again this afternoon.
And the female team, as we are only fielding 1 female team in this year's tournament, they will also be doing action. And the first game they will be going up against Nicaragua 1, as Nicaragua fielding 2 teams in the tournament. And so Belize will be going up against Nicaragua in the female category. And so we are anticipating the outcome of that game. But to continue a little bit on the history of beach volleyball, in 1930, the concept was changed. It started out with 6 players initially playing on both sides of the court. But in 1930, the concept was changed to 2 players, to a two-player beach volleyball. And it was invented by Paul Pablo Johnson in 1930. So we saw where it went from 6 players per team to 2 players per team, and that changed in 1930 when Pablo Johnson actually invented the two-player system, and that's what we are seeing this afternoon, this morning when it comes to beach volleyball.
This morning it looks pretty windy out Cucumba Beach. There's a lot of breeze blowing. It's pretty windy, which means that does play in to the tactics of the game, and the players need to adapt to the wind, to the weather.
Yeah, from what we're seeing, it's overcast, and so it looks like rain is in the forecast for today. And Belize is on the left side of your screen, the left side of the court, as Honduras is on the right side. And Team Belize will be serving to Honduras here to start the match. Very tactical block and good save, but just couldn't get the ball over the net, as the point will go to Honduras.
Edgar Martinez and Michael Jenkins are representing Belize, this Belize Team 2.
Serve. That's Martinez just getting the ball over the net. And that's Mendoza. That's Flores for Honduras with the point. 2-0 here in set number 1. Michael Jenkins, 18 years old, comes in at 5 feet 8 inches, lives in Belize City, nicknamed Mike, and he has been playing since age 13, playing volleyball since age 13, and he have a bronze medal in beach volleyball in the 2019 U21 Central American Beach Championship that was held in Guatemala. So he's freshly off the U21 tournament, and he brought back a bronze medal to Belize. Dig. Ball just out. Point will go to Honduras. 3-2 here in set number 1. Venus. Point.
A rule that's different for beach volleyball compared to indoor volleyball: the players are allowed to step under the net. Obviously, there's no line there, and so the players are allowed to step under once they don't make contact with the volleyball net.
Edgar Martinez, he's 22 years old, comes in at a height of 6 feet 3 inches. He's a very tall individual. Hometown Roaring Creek Kayo, reside in Roaring Creek Village, nicknamed Hindu, playing since age 16. Medals: he have a bronze indoor that he brought back in 2016 at the World Championship qualifier that was held here in Belize.
Point for Belize there, an error from Honduras.
And it's a team that makes less error here in this match will prevail. And so we have to really observe the unforced errors.
There's 2 courts. They're playing simultaneously. Games are played simultaneously, and if you notice to the left of the screen, there's the other court there that the females are playing. So just now the game was stopped because a ball came over the other side of the court.
Ball was served out by Belize as they recovered for the point, and we're all tied up at 5 points apiece here in set number 1.
You notice for beach volleyball compared to indoor volleyball, a lot of court placement, placing the ball on the different open areas of the court is crucial. So in indoor volleyball, majority of points are won with harder spikes and attack. Beach volleyball, it goes with both attack and placing the ball. But it's only two players with all the court coverage.
And with the kill for Honduras, Wilfredo Vega with the kill. Vega serving. Jenkins hitting that ball long and out. Point goes to Honduras.
Players, the team switch court sides every time the cumulative score is multiples of 7. So they'll switch when the score adds up to 7, when it adds up to 14. So the next point here, the players will switch sides.
Excellent save by Honduras. Phillies need to capitalize off the free ball. Very good court vision there once again from Wilfredo Vega with the point.
Again, the score is now 14. It totals to 14, so they change sides with no timeouts. The play continues immediately.
Honduras so far here in set 1 really technical, and they're showing it here on the court as they have Belize guessing as to where they will be going with the ball as Vega continues to serve. Dig by Vega. Very good defense that time by Belize as the ball is hit out. Ball hit long by Edgar Martinez. And so Honduras separating themselves here in set number 1, 10-6. The dig. The kill by Michael Jenkins, giving the point to Belize. You're in the Belize City area, make your way over to Cucumba Beach and witness the 19th Central American male and female beach volleyball tournament. Off the block, and the point will go to Honduras. Kevin Flores with the kill. Flores serve. Vega rolling the ball over the net. Martinez. Jenkins with the roll, and the ball hit out. That time we saw Kevin Flores trying to go cross court with the hit. Very good defense.
What a hit. That's a great attack by Michael Jenkins. And you'll notice it's always crucial when they serve. The placement of the ball, they decide which opponent they want to attack. And so some teams would be serving to the same opponent multiple times consecutively.
Very good defense once again, but the ball hit in the net this time by Michael Jenkins. He was going for the kill. Unforced errors so far. I have Belize with 2. Honduras so far with none in set number 1.
Honduras is playing a pretty clean game so far, Ray. They're making sure that all their hits, all their placements are going within the field of play, forcing Belize to make a play.
So far, Belize, they have shown signs here in set number 1 that they could compete against this Honduras team. And if they can minimize their errors going into the second set, then we should see good things from Michael Jenkins and Edgar Martinez.
The teams are allowed 1 timeout per set. However, there's also a technical timeout. Right now it's a technical timeout, so you have a technical timeout when the score adds up to 21 points. So when the points scored by teams add up to 21, then you get a technical timeout. Apart from the technical timeout, each team is awarded one timeout per set.
Wilfredo Vega serving that ball out.
And you were speaking about unforced errors. There is Honduras' first error of the set.
Edgar Martinez will be serving for Team Belize. Beautiful morning here in the city. Again, unforced errors. Another one there from Edgar Martinez. Not getting the ball over the net. Flores serving. Serve and very good placement of ball there from Kevin. That's Wilfredo Vega. As he wears number 2 on his back for Honduras. Kevin Flores serving for Honduras as they lead 14-10 here in set 1. Very good ball placement, finding the open spot on the court. Kevin Flores once again delivering for Honduras. And because of the wind out here, Karim, you know, when the ball is hit high, it have the ball moving.
Yeah, the wind is surely playing
Yes.
a key part in the movement of the ball.
And the kill from Edgar Martinez.
It is just natural that the players will take a few points to get into the game to gain some confidence. That's Edgar's first great hit. The Lees calling their timeout.
Honduras leads 16-11 here in set number 1. If you've just joined us, you're watching the 19th Central American Beach Volleyball Tournament, both male and female, and it's happening at Cucumba Beach here in Belize City. As we all know it, Old Belize, so make your way on out and support the Belize national team, as they will need your support. As we mentioned earlier, the team made up of Brighton Codd and Francis Hawes lost in 3 sets to Honduras' second team, or Honduras number 2, as made up of Irvin Reyes and Manuel Serrano.
So these sets 1 and 2 goes to 21 points, with Honduras leading 17-11.
Vega serving. Block. Double contact there from Honduras, as the point will go to Belize. It's very hard to serve aces in beach volleyball, and Belize could surely use a couple of those right now to get back in set 1. Martinez with the serve. Need a good block, and off the block, the point will go to Honduras.
Vega with the spike. You notice here, beach volleyball, both players need to be well-rounded and skilled in every area of the game. They need to be defensive. They need to be able to know how to set. They need to be able to attack, to hit, to place the ball. 2 players covering a huge court.
Vega that time with the ace. That's Flores serving the ace, going
Honduras with 2 set points. Oh, sorry, not a set point as yet. There we go. That is inside. 19-14. These trails.
and the player there from Honduras, as we see, approach the referee. That's Wilfredo Vega. He thought that the ball was out. And it looked like it was out, but it was called in.
I think he was also querying that the Belizean player touched the net with his upper body. Placement, placement, placement. Okay, so this is set point. 6 set points for Honduras.
Off the top of the net. Point goes to Team Belize.
We've staved off the first set point. 5 more set points for Honduras with Belize serving down 20 to 15.
And the kill and the set one goes to Honduras 21 to 15.
Our score is off a bit, Ray.
The ball is served out, and so as set one continues, we will try to get the score correct for you as we are keeping it. Don't know what is the situation with that, but nonetheless, Team Belize serve with Michael Jenkins and Edgar Martinez going high to stuff the ball back on the side of the court. Point for Team Belize. Very good ball placement once again from Wilfredo Vega. And that is the end of set number one as Honduras takes set one away from Team Belize. Very, very windy Friday morning here at Cucumba Beach, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful, beautiful Friday morning.
So Honduras took set one, 21 to 15 or 16. 16. So 21 to 16, Honduras took set one. A small stoppage between sets where the players get to recuperate, and it is a best of three. It is a best of three series.
And the action will continue up until about 3:15, 4 o'clock this afternoon, as we have a lot of games, a lot of beach volleyball for you here on the national channel, and it's a pleasure to join with the Volleyball Association here in Belize to bring to you live coverage of the 19th Central American Beach Volleyball Tournament. So we are getting ready for set number two, and it will be Michael Jenkins serving for Team Belize here in set two. With the help of the net, Michael Jenkins with the ace.
There's 10 games scheduled today to play on 10 games on each court. So we're at game 3 right now of 10.
Very good ball placement once again from Wilfredo Vega. Wilfredo Vega, he's a well-rounded beach volleyball player, and he's showing that here today on the court for Honduras. Really picking out the open spots on the court against Team Belize, as we're all tied up at 1 point apiece. Roll. Martinez that time didn't establish himself for the block. Point goes to Honduras, 2-1 here in set number two.
Vega serving.
Off the top of the net, off the block.
Claiming that Edgar Martinez touched the ball, and so Honduras gets that point.
And Team Belize need to keep very close with Honduras here in set number two. They cannot afford a 6 points lead or something of that nature, because then it will be very difficult to come back against this very powerful Honduras team.
Yes, and that's what Honduras thrived on in the first set. They established an early lead, and that gave them the cushion throughout the game to keep that lead.
Edgar Martinez, that's Michael Jenkins serving. Keeping it alive. And that's a gift given to Team Belize there, as Vega was going for the soft roll over the net as the ball hooked up in the net, as we are all tied up at 3 points apiece here in set 2. Not a good set.
All 4 players sets are floaters so far. What a hit by Michael Jenkins.
So Team Belize taking the lead, 4-3.
You notice none of the 4 players are doing any jump serves. All are just floating the ball over. I assume they're capitalizing on the win. Edgar got a tip on that one. He got a second tip.
Very good dig. And right.
Oh, okay. Went in.
Yeah, the
Went
ball
in.
was right on
It
the
was
line.
On the line. Yeah, correct. So Belize with a 5-3 lead. Edgar Martinez serving.
Again, Michael Jenkins with the defensive play so far. And what a play there from Vega as he picked the open spot on the court and just placing the ball to get the point.
Edgar is a great defensive player. When he's up front blocking, it seems like he's forcing the opponent to not try to go attack through the block, and so they're just placing the ball more rather than attacking.
And Flores serving pretty well with the ace as he served again for Honduras. And that ball went long and out. And Michael Jenkins will be serving. Team Belize trailing 1 set here in the match. Off the tip.
Edgar is getting his hands on majority of the blocks. He's tipping majority of the balls.
I don't think he's getting up high enough.
Yeah, so it's just a deflection as opposed to a complete block.
The time we see Michael Jenkins just rolling the ball over the top of the block as it went off the fingertips of Flores. Ooh.
What a hit by Vega. So score adds up to 14 points, so teams simply change sides and the game continues without any delay.
Wilfredo Vega that time showing how lethal the right hand of his is as he got the kill. Again, unforced error as Edgar Martinez hitting the ball long and out. And you cannot afford to do things like that against a well-rounded Honduras team. Teams that they have been playing beach volleyball together for quite some time now, as they understand what they want to do.
Great save by Michael Jenkins just now. Edgar Martinez with the hit.
Torres bringing that ball back. And again, smart play there from Michael Jenkins, as we are all tied up at 8 here in set number 2. And that ball called in with the ace,
Yeah.
Michael Jenkins.
The linesman called out, but the head official signaled that the ball did touch the line.
Very good dig. But The ball is hit long by Flores after making a very, very wonderful dig. Flores hitting it long as Team Belize now up 10-8 here in set number 2. Showing signs of life here in set 2. Again, now we see Honduras now with the unforced
Yeah,
errors.
now
as the ball
Honduras
is
is
being
making
hit.
the mistakes.
Yes, Vega that time hitting the ball in the net.
Which has now forced them to call a timeout to somewhat stop the momentum of the Belize team. So Belize with 3 consecutive points, Honduras decided to call their timeout.
So we're seeing life here in set number 2 from Michael Jenkins. Michael Jenkins have been really playing, have made the adjustment. Karim here in set number 2, he's making some excellent dig, and when the ball comes back to him, he's finishing for Team Belize, and so it's a very good sign that they have made the adjustment after set 1.
Yes, they have, and like we said, ball placement is so crucial in beach volleyball that you know where to place the ball at what time. And that comes with great vision, because while you're at the net, you need to be able to see the defensive coverage of your opponent to know if the net is open to hit, if not, what defensive scheme to know where to place the ball.
And so Team Belize continue to serve to Honduras with a 3-point lead. Very good, smart
There you
play
go
there
again.
once again from Flores. Kevin Flores, Wilfredo Vega of Honduras, Michael Jenkins, Edgar Martinez of Belize. Throwing bottle here.
Ball is in. Edgar Indio Martinez with the hit.
Again, a timeout. Well, we are at the 21 points mark here. And so it's a technical timeout in set number 2.
The Belize female team is playing simultaneously at this time on the other court. So there's the court 2 that the female or Belize female team is presently playing. We fielded 1 female team and 2 male teams.
And that's Emma Hoare. Team Belize, I'll give you the name of the ladies representing.
It's Emma Hoare and Clara Sabal representing Belize. Emma Hoare and Clara Sabal. And they're presently competing against the first Nicaraguan team, Nicaragua 1, on the other court.
Emma Hoare, she is 27 years old, height 5'8". She lives in Belize City, resides out on the island of San Pedro on Borges Key, and she goes by the nickname of Ems, playing since 12 years old. Medal, she have a bronze medal in the 2012 Women's World Championship qualification tournament. As we continue with Team Belize going up against Honduras, and a point goes to Honduras. Kevin Flores with the point. And it's now 12-10, a 2 points lead for Team Belize here in set number 2. Serve out. Team Belize battling here in set 2. Trying to make it 1 set apiece and take it to a 3rd set. Off the fingertips.
(13 to 11). Belize is still nursing a 2-point lead, and they are receiving.
Ace. Served up there by Honduras. Wilfredo Vega giving Belize a headache here in this match.
Not a great serve, but good recovery by Michael Jenkins.
Kevin Flores with the point, and we're all tied up at 13 here in set two. After being down 3 points, Honduras now making a run and a very good ball placement there by Edgar Martinez.
Kevin Flores from Honduras is excellent in finding the open area on the court. His ball placement is on point. I don't think he's made an error as yet in the area of ball placement.
Vega hitting the ball out.
Switch sides, so they're switching sides at the court now. The Belize female game has concluded, so when we find out who the winner was, we'll let you know if our Belize female team won that match.
Here goes Flores once again with the kill.
Belize up 15-14. Leaving.
And that time, Michael Jenkins hitting the ball right into the core of the defense, giving Honduras an easy play on the ball, and they pick up a point, and now we are tied up at 15 points here in set number two. Again,
Honduras serves are going mainly to Michael Jenkins. I assume that's their strategy for this game. So majority of their serves are directly aimed at Michael Jenkins, who needs to give a good first touch to his setter, plus be able to finish the attack. So Belize calls their timeout, trailing 16-15.
and it's a very good timeout as they had a 3-point lead earlier in the set, and Honduras now coming back to take a 1-point lead after winning set number one 21-16. Belize fighting to move it to a third and deciding set. So
yeah, it's a great timeout. They need to stop the momentum from Honduras. This lead cannot extend beyond that 1 point. It's only up to 21 points, and it's the second and decisive game for the Honduran team. So it was a great timeout to somewhat slow down the momentum for the Honduras team.
as Flores serve for Honduras.
Excellent placement where Michael needs to score some points to ensure that the service is rotated between him and Edgar.
Edgar need to pick up his defense at the net, which is blocking. Very good
There you
block.
go. But
It's a net
he made
ball.
contact with the net.
Right.
Great defensive play, but he made contact with the net, and he's showing a little frustration out there. But with volleyball, you need to quickly get over that point and get ready for the next serve. Great set by Edgar. Edgar gave a great set there, and great finish by Michael Jenkins. Game is tied at 17 apiece. Sets go to 21 points, but teams must win by 2 points.
Ball on the court. Stoppage in play. How much will that affect the momentum of both teams with that ball coming
Yes.
from the other court onto this court?
It would have been,
Again, another
Yeah.
ball as a court. They're right back to back.
yeah, it would be great if they just put a net that you could see through between two courts to stop the ball from entering. There you go. That's three consecutive stoppages on one play. So it would be good if they could figure out something to resolve that issue. Because it will cause controversy middle of plays when a play is about to finish, where the official will need to determine if the ball played a factor.
Very good block that time by Edgar Martinez, getting up high. Point goes to Belize.
That is the defensive play you've been asking for, Ray, and I think the timing is perfect. This is when Belize needed a defensive stop, and Edgar surely delivered.
Edgar's 6-3 shows all 6-3 just now on the block.
Huge play here for Michael Jenkins. We did not convert on our attack, but Honduras made a error, so that gives us a 2-point lead at 19-17.
Vega hitting the ball out as Jenkins serve. Very smart play there by Kevin Flores. Just rolling the ball over the net, picking up the point for Honduras. It will be Flores serving.
Notice that the second official assists the team in who should serve, so there's no, well, I don't think you have a legal rotation in beach volleyball. I think the official simply reminds the players of whose turn it is to serve.
Yes, you're right about that. No illegal rotation. Very good defense, and Honduras just baiting Belize into playing the ball.
There you go. So with that point, Belize gets 2 set points, 20-18. 2 opportunities to put this set in the bag.
Very good block. Martinez once again with the block, but the ball falls on his side of the court, giving the point to Honduras. So let's see what Team Belize can do now.
1 set point, Belize. Last set point for Belize. And an unforced error. What a way to finish a game. Belize was able to squeeze by to get set 2, tying the set 1 apiece.
Very good bounce back by Team Belize here in set number 2 as they pull it off 21-19 against Honduras, and we are getting ready for set number 3.
So set 3 goes only to 15 points, so the points have greater value and greater worth now as the game reaches the end pretty quickly. So the first Belize team also forced a game 3, but we fell a bit short in the third and deciding set. The second Belize team also forcing a game 3, and hopefully the end results will be different for this one.
Jenkins and Martinez bouncing back against Honduras. What a beautiful backdrop of the Caribbean Sea. As we are coming to you live from Cucumba Beach here in Belize City. Reynard Garbutt along with Karen Juan.
Cucumba Beach, also known as Old Belize. So we always encourage our Belizeans, our fans to go out, come out, support your Belizean teams. Today's work day, but for sure tomorrow, Saturday, the games will have even more significance. Make sure you make your way to Cucumba Beach to pledge your support to the 3 Belizean teams representing our jewel.
Michael Jenkins serving here in set 3,
Ace.
serving the ace. And how did that happen to Honduras? That ball falling right between both players. A very good defensive team caught off guard with the serve from Michael Jenkins. Can he do it again? So,
Excellent play by Edgar
Yes.
Martinez there.
very, very good defensive play by Edgar Martinez. And it's 2-0 here in the third set.
And in your third set, it's always important to jump out to an early lead, given that it's only 15 points that you are playing to. A misplay there by Michael Jenkins. Good recovery. Just a misplay at the net. Vega with the serve.
Very good ball placement that time by Michael Jenkins. And I'm impressed, with the adjustment that Jenkins and Martinez have made after losing set number 1. Not saying that it's over, but they're surely representing now here in set 2 and 3.
I think that point was for Belize. Right now we'll clarify, but I think they called carries on that play.
It
So,
will be
so it's 3-2, or it would go to 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
Martinez serving.
What a hit.
Wilfredo Vega picking up the point.
Edgar with the hit, the net.
With the help of the net.
Belize nurturing a 3-point lead, 5-2.
Edgar off
What
the
a block by Edgar. In set 1 and in the earlier part of set 2, I liked Edgar's presence at the net defensively, even though it wasn't translating into points. But I think it surely built up his confidence, and now it is translating into points for the Belize team.
His timing after set 2 and here into set 3 is excellent.
Yes,
timing
he has adjusted.
Even though Honduras picked up the point here.
He is there. So Edgar his presence is there, which surely plays on the offensive attack of Honduras. They need to be aware of that.
Double touch call against Belize.
Edgar with the courage there, giving the point to Honduras.
Belize need to capitalize off this.
That was a bit behind Edgar, so he was unable to attack as he wanted. Point Honduras. Belize needs a stop now, Ray, because the lead that they had is slowly depleting.
They don't get a stop, they need to call a timeout.
Yes, because Honduras has gained some momentum and they're on a run now. Edgar approaching the net.
Beautiful defensive play there from Honduras. And I'm telling you, this Honduras team is very, very technical and well-rounded, I should say, as we saw Kevin Flores there with the defensive play, giving Honduras the point, and we're all tied up at 6.
Sure, Michael Jenkins would want that one back because I'm sure he could have done a better play on that one. He has time to make it up, and there you go.
Michael Jenkins with the kill.
It's always good to see when a player makes an error on the subsequent play, he comes back and he makes much of it.
Unforced error, serving the ball in the net.
Crucial error.
'19th Central American Beach Volleyball Tournament is brought to you by Central TV and Internet.
Wow.
What a break there for Team Belize and Michael Jenkins as the ball stayed in. And the wind played a huge factor in that ball staying in.
Yes. The initial contact, it seemed like the ball was going all the way out by the 10th, and it seems like the wind certainly helped him and pushed it back inside the court. So there we go. We're at the cumulative points is at 15, third set. Every multiples of 5, you switch court, no timeout. So if the play continues, 8-7, Belize with the lead.
That's a smart play there by Vega. And you know what Edgar has done he has made Honduras, approach different. But Honduras again, they're making the adjustment now, and they're going over the top of the block of Martinez. And Martinez that time was too anxious. He had a wide open court to work with, but he hit the ball in the net, and Honduras have taken their first lead here in the third and final set.
Yes, if you notice, Honduras have changed their game plan. They're now hitting over the block by Martinez. They're no longer going for hard spikes. They are more trying to place the ball.
And that is very good when you can make the necessary changes on the fly, because you don't have much time to really, to make the adjustment. But Honduras showing clearly that they can make it on the fly. So it's a very close third set, 9-9. The team to 15 will walk away with the match. Kevin Flores, Wilfredo Vega representing Honduras. And we have Michael Jenkins and Edgar Martinez representing Belize.
So I think Belize called a timeout just now. So Belize used their one and only timeout in set 3. If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw them signaling for a timeout there.
Martinez serve. Rolling the ball over the block. Lift. All against Team Belize.
Yes, getting a bit rattled with the calls. Now needs to get ready for the next serve. Outside.
It was the right idea there by Edgar Martinez, but he just couldn't keep the ball.
And that last play was one of the. It's been a while that the first serve has been placed to Martinez. Yeah, they normally go to Michael Jenkins on the first serve, so Michael is the main attacker, the primary attacker.
Michael Jenkins delivering.
Surely delivered, keeping the score 11-10, down by 1. Third set goes to 15 points.
As Jenkins will serve.
Almost got that over. He needs to break this point. They need to break and get this points.
Jenkins with the lethal right hand with the kill and the point.
Jenkins has recorded 2 points, 2 consecutive points when the serve went to him, so that's good for Belize. So that will surely open up.
That ball is an ace, and it is served in by Martinez.
Excellent serve to tie the game. To tie the game, 12 apiece.
Just stayed in the court of play for Martinez. Out.
The one went out. Great court awareness by Martinez to leave the ball to careen off the court.
So Honduras with some mental errors here in set number 3. Very good effort there by Martinez trying to keep that ball in play, but just couldn't keep it in play. So we're all tied up at 13 points here in the third set. And it will be Honduras serving for match point.
Belize needs to get this point to extend this set.
Very vicious serve there from Kevin Flores as Honduras take the match from Team Belize, who played a very, very good third and second set, Karim, but Honduras clearly showed that they wanted it, and they took the third set 15-13.
So Honduras defeating Belize in both games. In prior game, Honduras also defeated Belize, and they defeated Belize again.
So what we'll do, we'll take a break, and then we'll come back with more beach volleyball from Cucumba Beach here in Belize City. We'll be back.
I'm Loretta Anderson. I'm a fisherwoman of Dangriga. I want them to ban gillnet. If we don't do it, we don't have a future in fishing.
Fishermen have been asking for a ban on gillnets in Belize since 1997, but the nets remain legal.
I used the gillnet from back in the late 80s, early 90s, and what I see, you get turtles, you get dolphins, you get manatees. You don't have no use to it, so then they become trash.
And while commercial species are being targeted and threatened, economically important and protected game fish are also falling victim to gillnets.
So I put it aside and line fish because I could select my fish that way. Hand line fishing, it works. I'm living proof. It works.
Support sustainability. Stop the nets. Fish forever.
Looking to go green with your business? MacNav Visual is hosting an eco-marketplace expo that will bring together environmentally friendly product providers, innovators, and services. Head on over to the Best Western Plus Belize Wilmore Plaza Hotel on August 28th. Doors open from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. and entrance is free. Explore new alternative products and services that can help you to operate more responsibly and reduce your footprint on the environment.
Discover Central TV and Internet's new customer portal. Welcome to around-the-clock access with MyNextGen. Now you can connect to your personalized account online from any device. How convenient is that? Sign up is easy. Visit our website and click on the MyNextGen tab and register your account today. With MyNextGen, you can get information when you need it, anytime. We provide you with fast and easy customer support so you can always be connected. Access your billing information, make online payments, receive alerts and notifications, troubleshoot your equipment, and much more.
Now you're in total control with MyNextGen.
For more information or to get assistance, contact us at 880-4200 or visit any of our branch offices. NextGen, powered by Central TV and Internet.
Do you know anything about gillnet? Have you ever heard of a gillnet?
Do you know what a gillnet is?
I grew up there, yeah, bro, seaside. And like, we use this like so much years, but it's dangerous.
It's not the best way to fish. It hurt the animals.
I don't really agree with the gillnet. I prefer the hand fishing.
Animals like manatees, dolphins, turtles, some of these animals are facing extinction. They are in the net.
Well, and they take up all kind of things. The scrape the sea.
No creo que deben de tener esto en el océano porque mata todos los animalitos. A cualquiera que atrape ahí lo matan.
It is very destructive to the reef and to the organisms that get trapped within the gillnet. So
fish or a manatee or anything would feel being trapped in something like this.
I don't want them to trap any more manatees or turtles.
It's entrapping the smaller fish, and then that will be less fishes for a future generation.
So many other ways that you can fish.
Deben de usar otro método para pescar.
I say better than banning.
We not have for the world. We have things for the future and generation.
los últimos 2 puntos sobre el país anfitrión Belice y cómo se sienten ya después de su primera victoria.
Creo que estamos muy alegres, al final pudimos cerrar, un equipo de Belice muy fuerte, joven y fuerte. Un partido totalmente cerrado, un poco perjudica un poco el viento, pero es un excelente partido.
¿Qué sensaciones te deja su primera victoria?
No, se siente muy bien, ya que es mi primer centroamericano a nivel internacional con mi compañero ahora. Se siente muy bien, ya que los muchachos de Belice, fuertes, jóvenes, aguerridos, pero al final pudimos sacar el triunfo, que es lo más importante.
¿Cómo ya visualizan el siguiente partido, horas de descanso ya en segundo partido?
Creo que es el partido importante, Guatemala viene a ser campeones, viene el Panamericano, un equipo de experiencia, pero ya los conocemos a nivel centroamericano, entonces va a ser un partido cerrado.
Muchas gracias y suerte en la próxima.
Muchas gracias.
This Guatemala number 1 team.
Guatemala number 1 will go up against Nicaragua number 2 team, followed by Nicaragua number 1 going up against El Salvador. Then the following game will be Belize team again. So you'll have this male game, followed by another male game between Nicaragua and Salvador, and then the Belize team will play.
Guatemala with that jump serve starting set 1 here.
Great save by the Guatemalan player there.
We're already seeing how tactical defensively the Guatemalan team will be.
Okay, that was it.